Good afternoon, my name is Karina Cortez, a current approximate population. After the census conducted in 2018, Bogotá has 720,000 citizens, where 47.8% of the population is men and 52.2% women. Urban area. Bogotá is a capital of Colombia and has a total area of 1,775 square kilometers, divided into 20 locations with a total of 1,922 neighborhoods. Average climate in degrees Celsius. In Bogotá, summers are comfortable and cloudy, and winters are short, fresh, and mostly cloudy. During the course of the year, the temperature in general varies from 7 degrees Celsius to 19 degrees Celsius and rarely falls below 3 degrees Celsius or rise about 21 degrees Celsius. Based of the touring score, the best time of the years in visit Bogotá for hot water activities are from late May on late September or from early December to late February. Current situation of education. In terms of education, according to the Ministry of Education in Bogotá, there are 2,242 educational institutions, 386 of them are public, 10 of special regimen, and 1,846 of a private nature. Also, it has 61 universities. Of them, only 7 are public, the others are private, and many of them ranked in the best university in the country. And finally, the terms of technical of technological education in the city. There are around 48 institutions dedicated to the training. Current situation, natural resources. In Bogotá, you can find the wetlands that cover some undeveloped sector of the savanna. Upon the arrival of the first conqueror, this territory was covered with swamp. Smooth extending river in the Bogotá River, which for several decades present high level of pollution, and therefore the city government has led several decontamination projects. Other important rivers in the Bogotá are the Tunjuelito River, which runs down the south of the city, the San Francisco, the Fucha, the Juan Amarillo, or Salitre, which it flows into the Bogotá River. In the city, there are parks and green areas that enjoy natura in the capital of Colombia. Small backwater of space to escape the bustle of Bogotá. Within there where are the Simón Bolívar Park, the Botanical Garden of Bogotá, the Country Metropolitan Park, the Chico Park, Quebrada La Vega, Quebrada Las Delicias, the Conejera, and Los Nevados Wakeford Ecological Park. Bogotá does not have a very good air quality, as the SITP and Transmilenio buses are the largest pollution pollutant in the city, along with the factories. So in February this year, the city had to be named city with yellow alert in the sign to but that we are consuming the citizens. Current urbanization and commerce situation. Bogotá's is economy based primarily of industry, commerce and financial and business services. According to the economists in the economic sphere, Bogotá stands out for its economic strength associated with the size of this production, the facilities to start business and do business financial maturity, the attraction of global companies, and the quality of the human capital. It is the main market of Colombia and the Andean region and the first destination of direct foreign investments that arrive in Colombia. Bogotá has a favorable climate for business. The credit rating of AAA granted by Fitch Rating and the position in the international ranking support the decision invest. The solidity of the Bogota economy is evident in its dynamism. During part of the last decade, the economic growth in the city was superior to that of Latin America. In fact, in 2018, the economic growth of the Colombia capital was 3%, and the unemployment rate was 10.5%. The good economic performance of the city has been reflected on the outstanding place stability. Bogota had one of the lowest levels of inflation among the most important cities in America Latin. In 2018, inflation was 3.6%. Big Bellon City has do Buenos Aires, Mexico City, and Sao Paulo. The popular economic sector continues to be an important item of the local economy because the city still has 19 district marketplaces that they locate in popular neighborhoods and excellent counteracting of the arrival of large stores. In this way, they manage to regulate the footprint exchange, contributing to the food security and sovereignty of a metropolis of approximately 7.5 million of the people. In this great city, people can find large and small shopping centers, among which the following stand out: Andino Mall, Chile Mall, Abound, Nice Boulevard, Calima Mall, Atlantis Plaza, Ayuelo, Centro Mayor, Gran Estación Mall, Hacienda Santa Bárbara, Metrópolis, Portal of the 80 Mall, Santa Fe Mall, Titan Plaza, and the new El Eden Mall that first opened the doors in October 1 of this year. Current culture and entertainment situation in your city town. The city has a wide cultural offer that has increased considerably in recent decades, as well as being the venue for important festivals with extensive experience and national and international recording. In this metropolitan founded in 1538, the harmonists past and present to observe the visitors the most varied artists and cultural expression that rank of exhibition, the museum, theater, dance, music, on the most splendid gastronomy. Since ancient time, Bogota has been characterized by enjoying a rich sociocultural context, a product of the convergence of a contemporaneity and central cultural of Colombia. As a result, in the city there is, in addition to a present full of life, an ancestral past represented in architecture, works, culture, and historical elements that rest in the museums. Bogota surprising visitors in every corner and always offers there something to see and do. And there are activities in the city such as 58 museums, 62 art and cultural galleries, 45 theater, more than 40 movie theater, 161 national monuments, 75 large sport and mechanical parks, 44 handicraft stores, 28 churches and tourist interests. Your personal perception on security in your city. In my point of view, I think that the security in my city is one of the biggest problems because every day in the news and on social networks, there are cases on the robbers in the street, in public transport, in house, finally everywhere, and the locality of the city be criminal gangs. To this we add the number of people who are sexually harassed, especially women who were violated by the simple fact they begging women. That today we cannot live equality or dress as we like with no thinking that something can happen to us because of it of mentality in people. In addition to robbers and the street harassment in the problem of the homeless and drug addicts who whatever it takes to wear more drugs. Your personal perception of immigration in the your city town. Due to the difficult situation of Venezuela, I think that Bogota is one of the cities that Venezuelans had receiving the most and many of them today are living in the worst war due to lack of resources, which caused the city to be see much more informal commerce, especially in public transport and families in situation of begging. Also, based in the capital in-house people from every the country who come to study or work to look for the opportunities because we they need to make progress and we the city should have a plan to improve the economy a bit and thus reduce the unemployment rates so that Bogota, Colombian and foreign migrant to opportunity to grow. Thanks.